guys, it's Nicole in Neston Haven. Today I have a yard sale haul to share with you. This is all from one yard sale. I went to this lady's house. It was kind of a rainy day, so there wasn't a lot of yard sales going on, but I did find quite a few nicer items at her home, particularly books. She had a lot of really nice coffee table kind of books. And I asked last time if you guys would be interested in seeing the books to be hauled, and you guys said you wouldn't mind, so I am going to go ahead and share the books that I got at this yard sale. So the first items I grabbed there were some tins. They were 50 cents a piece. She actually had a ton of tins, but I just kind of went through them and to see which ones I thought would be more sellable. I have been collecting tins. You guys know that if you've been watching my channel for a while. I've been picking up since like the springtime for my Christmas booth. I plan to do a display in my booth and call it kind of like Tinsel Town, like a little play on that. So I thought that'd be cute, and most of these will be going into the booth for that display. Now the Milky Way one there and the Snicker ones are from the mid 80s, and I actually have one just like that Snickers one. It's just a little bit smaller. And the Planters ones, I believe the one on the bottom was from around the 90s. And let's see if I can find dates on these. I don't really remember. Okay, so this one's 98. I feel like Planters tins are kind of collectible. So I did go ahead and grab that one, even though it wasn't, overly old. And then this one looks a little bit older. Does it have a date on it? I don't see a date on this one, but this one definitely has a more older feel to it, and I thought this was super cute. I just need to clean these up a little bit, and I think I plan to sell them for around $8 in my booth. Now, I also picked up a few more tins on the smaller side. This one is a strawberry tin. I thought this kind of had an older feel to it. I thought it was pretty neat. This is from, it's not from 1868, but apparently the company is. But it has that old, kind of style to it. And I thought it was really cool. It's made in Hong Kong, Bristol ware. I don't know anything about that brand in particular, but I actually think this other tin I got might have been from there too. But yeah, I got that to resell. I've been picking up a lot of strawberry decor to do a strawberry display in the springtime. So yeah, they'll probably, I don't know, I might put it in with the Christmas tins and see if it sells. But if not, I'll put that in my strawberry display in the booth come spring. And then I thought this one was really neat, and I think I might hang on to this one myself. It is a old cough drops tin. I just really like the style to it. I just thought that looks really neat. And yeah, see, that has the Bristol ware, made in the USA, Burlington, New Jersey. So I don't know anything about that. Apparently they make tins in New Jersey. So I don't know if this is really that old, but I just really like the looks of it. So I think I'm going to keep this and just kind of put it in our medicine cabinet for, I don't know, cough drops or vitamin C drops or something for the winter season in case we need it. The last tin I got was this pretty floral tin. It's kind of like a salt box shaped one. I absolutely love florals. You guys know that. And this is actually an England one. You can see on the bottom there. Yeah, so I have a small collection of these England ones. I'm tempted to keep this myself, but I think come spring I might be selling all my England tins that I have, just because I just have so many and I don't know that I really use them that much for anything. I am about to redo my office because we exchanged rooms with my boys and I need to redo my office, so I could maybe find use for this in my office. It might be good for pencils. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think on that. Could hold scissors and stuff. I might hang on to that. I really do like that one. Now, I got this. I'm obviously going to dump the spices out. I don't know, I don't trust used spices. It's kind of weird. But it's an old Crabtree and Evelyn spice set. It has the Really cool graphics on the front of the spice jars. We got the ground garlic. Has that kind of, you know how the seed packets are? Kind of has that vibe to it. So I really like those. So I'm not sure if I'm going to hang on to these or not. I gotta look these up and see if they're, you know, worth anything really to resell. But I think most of these spices are just like the common ones. So I'm tempted to keep these. We'll see. So we got the ground garlic, mixed spices. What would that be, like Italian? I don't know. Mixed spices. I never heard of that. I'm assuming it's maybe some kind of it doesn't look like Italian. Oh, it says on the back. There we go. So cinnamon, coriander, dill, fennel, nutmeg, ginger, cloves. What would you use that for? I don't know. It's not really Mexican. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like an allspice, I guess. I don't really know. And then this is, we got some peppercorns, cinnamon. I actually use the Watson cinnamon, so I don't know. I probably will just resell this, even though I think it's cute. Paprika, and we got ginger. So yeah, aren't those super cute? Yeah, so I'll have to figure out how much that would sell for and clean those up. And yeah, I'll probably put those in the booth. And then I got I got more than a few books, but these are a couple of the books I picked up. I thought this one was really cool. It has that kind of stained glass right here for the name of the cookbook, and it's just a nice little holiday cookbook. It has a bunch of you know, holiday recipes in it. I thought this was neat. I guess it has some information about it just looks vintage, you know. It has that old feel to it. I gotta see what age this is. Has some cool graphics in it. See if I can find an age on this. Okay, so it's only 1981. Still vintage, not too bad, but I think that's super cute. I like anything to do with Christmas, so I thought that was fun. I picked up this Alice in Wonderland book. It's a hardcover. I really like the graphics on this, the illustration, and the binding on it as well. I thought this would be really cute in Easter decor, springtime decor, and I love that it's purple. Purple bindings seems to be really hard to come across in the older style books, so I think that will look really pretty in spring decor. I couldn't actually find an age to this. I don't know why. Maybe it had a sleeve to it and the date was on that, but usually they have it on the inside here, and all it said was printed in the United States. So yeah, I did not see a date, but I thought that looked really cool anyway, so I grabbed that. I did pick up an insulator. These were, I used to use these on the railroad tracks, like the lights on the railroad tracks, and these are collectible. This was only 50 cents. I was surprised she only wanted 50 cents for it, because people sell these for decent money, and this one's actually in really good shape. I've seen these for, I don't know, at least $12, and they've been like, you know, these parts here have been like broken and stuff. So this one's in really good shape, and I only paid 50 cents for it. A lot of people that do farmhouse style decor like to collect these and incorporate them into their decor. So I really do like this color. I'm not sure if I am reselling this. I've never picked one of these up before. My grandfather used to like work on the railroad. That was his career. He retired from the railroad. So I have a little bit of sentimentalness with the railroad. So I don't know. We'll see on that. And this here is a Corel Woodland pattern platter. This is one of the Pyrex compatible patterns, and this was only 10 cents. I couldn't believe it. She actually didn't have it priced, and I just asked her, I was like, you take 10 cents for it, and she was good with that, so that worked for me. And then I'll go and show you up close, but these are some of the books I got. She had a ton of these books, so just a second. All right, so she had a ton of hardcover books for only $1 a piece. They were all in great shape. They seem to be on the newer side, and I just thought they were so fun. Like this one, I just like couldn't believe I got for $1. So this is the Country Living Farm Chicks Christmas. I can't wait to dive into these. So this was originally $27.95, and Let's see if I can find a year on it. I'm not sure the year. But you can see these definitely look newer, and I just think it's such a fun book. I can't believe I paid $1. They have some like cool Christmas tags in the back that you can use. You can just cut them right out of the book and reuse them, but I don't know if I would do that either. Maybe, I don't know. They have recipe cards here. Super cute. So I assume this is all like baking and gift ideas. They have different recipes, probably some crafting, but I thought this was super fun. Super, super cute. I can't wait to go through that. So yeah, I got that for only $1. I love anything Christmas, so I wasn't gonna pass that up for $1. And then I picked up a cookbook. Cookbooks is something else you'll see me pick up. That's typically what I'll buy if I buy books, either something like a cookbook or something that's more kind of like life lessons, like personal development, or a like hobby or life skill. That's kind of the stuff I tend to gravitate towards. But this is a Taste of Home potluck cookbook, and I thought this would be really nice around the holiday season because, you know, all the holiday parties, you're always want to come up with some kind of new recipe that everyone's gonna like, something different. People, you know, kind of tend to make the same things each season, and it's just fun to find new recipes to bring to the potluck parties. So hopefully I can find something that looks pretty cool in here that's really different that no one's had before. Sloppy Joe pizza. So yeah, it looks to be pretty, you know, American taste bud friendly recipes. I don't think anything looks, you know, overly healthy in it, but I don't think it's bad for you necessarily, but I think it's definitely food that your taste buds will enjoy. So yeah, I got that for $1. And then we got the Simple Country Wisdom, Country Living, 501 Old-Fashioned Ideas to Simplify Your Life. 501. I wonder what the last one was. It had to have been a good one for them to have to go with an odd number there. So this is regularly $19.95. And I don't know if I can see a year. Okay, so this one's 2009. This has a lot of pretty pictures in it, and I just thought this would be a fun little read. It looks like is there recipes? Maybe there's talk about. I don't know. I don't see that it's recipes, but it's saying food. It's like different ways to store things. This kind of tells you about the different foods, I guess, and how to maybe cook it and store it and stuff. Kitchen wisdom. Yeah, that's right up my alley. Anything with like homemaking stuff, I just think it's so fun. So there's another one I picked up. Can you guys believe I got these for $1? I think that's such a great deal. I was probably most excited for this one. I love gardening and homesteading stuff, so I was stoked to find this one here. They have a ton of these. I have in my Amazon cart, but they're so expensive. So, you know, the fact that I found this for $1, I was really excited. This is from 2011. And you can see it's quite thick. So, I mean, it's going to be a wealth of information for me. Lots and lots of information for homesteading, gardening, canning, maybe some foraging and stuff like that, raising animals. I mean, it is full of stuff. So yeah, that's really cool. So I like to read this kind of stuff in the winter time. I tend to do most of my reading during the winter because there's not much I can do outside. We live in Maine and it gets really, really cold and snowy and stuff. So this one I picked up mostly to resell. I know a lot of people like decorating in really neutral colors. This actually has a texture to it. It feels just like it looks kind of like the, what do you call that? Like weaved basket. It's kind of cool that it does that. But yeah, this is a country living decorating with white book. Again, I'll probably just resell this in my booth because I like to decorate with color. But I know a lot of people, you know, since Joanna Gaines did her whole shiplap and farmhouse stuff, have changed it to more neutral colors. So yeah, it does show pops of color, which is nice in it, but I thought this would be a nice book that someone would enjoy. I'll probably look through it a little bit myself because I do sell stuff like this in my booth because I know people like it. I want to buy what people, you know, are going to buy. So yeah, that looks like a nice little home decor book for somebody. And I mean, I do have some neutral colors in my house because I don't have a lot of windows and I went with light colors on my walls. But for the most part, I decorate with color. And then the last book I picked up was this Martha Stewart, A Year of Celebrations. This is a super thick book, and I absolutely love Martha Stewart, and I pick up her books all the time in yard sales. You can see this was originally $75. That's crazy. So I saved $74. I am proud of myself. But this is huge. I mean, look at this. So it looks like it's filled with recipes and, I don't know, like entertaining and just different stuff like that, but super cool. Yeah. Martha actually has a house in Maine, not too far from me, and I don't know. I just think it's cool. I like her. I like anything to do with homemaking, like I said, and she likes to garden and all that stuff, so right up my alley. I always liked her since I was a little girl. I liked watching her little Martha Stewart living show there. But yeah, that looks like a cool little book to go through, add it to my collection. Super happy with the books in particular, and the tins I'm happy to resell and add that to my Tinseltown Christmas in my booth. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, and we will catch you next time.